On this very episode, I shall be talking about how to identify the melancholic temperament. Now, you must understand that the melancholic temperament is kind of hard to understand because they experience something called mood swing. So, there are times when they are lively, and at other times they are just there, they just want to go back to their shell. So, it may be difficult to actually decipher at a glance whether this person is melancholic or not. However, there are traits you can actually look out for to identify this person's temperament as melancholic. So now you step into a room, you look around you. How do you decipher the person whose temperament is melancholic? Number one, you must understand that melancholic person has a calm, quiet, and very patient personality. They are the kind of people that are ideal members of the society. They love to follow rules. They are always perfectly at ease with routines. They don't like surprises. Melancholic is the kind of person that when they want to go on a journey, they can plan like months ahead of time, even if it is just a 2 days journey. Melancholic also has a penchant needs for details. Such people are very good with details. They are very analytical and detailed. They are also perfectionists and very, very hard to please. Now, you may just look around you and just see something that may look like you want to go against the rule. I'm very sure that whoever is a melancholic temperament there is the first that will go against you because they don't like breaking rules. They like following orders. It is associated with something called serotonin, which suppresses aggressive tendency, and it explains why melancholic people are calm and very self-confident. Oh, believe me, melancholic temperaments have like one of the highest self-confidence, and they also have the highest intelligent quotients. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not trying to say that other temperament types are less intelligent. I don't know. As it is, melancholics tend to have the highest intelligent quotients. They are very suspicious and very, very secretive. You don't want to offend these people. They are the kind of persons that when you offend, they may keep smiling with you, talking to you, but they still have you in mind. They keep grudges for a long period of time. They can be very, very malicious. So those are the few things you need to notice about the melancholic temperament, and they are very creative. Oh my God, melancholic are artistic and very, very good. One of the key virtues of the melancholic temperament is patience. The patience to do what is right and needed. They don't get bored when it comes to doing things perfectly. Their level of patience will help them throughout their life in the sense that they ensure that they do their best, they give their best to whatever it is they have to do. And another thing is that they are very, very sensitive. So you can also look around you. Being sensitive can also be a mark of the melancholic personality. Sensitivity is not often valued in modern society, but it can be helpful. However, one thing about them is that, I always give this example anytime I have to talk about the melancholic temperament, that I used to have a friend back at school that was a melancholic temperament, that she's so organized and sensitive that no matter how well she arranges her things, if you go there, touch it and try to place it back the same way she arranged them. I don't know how she does it, but when she comes back, and she can always tell that someone has been there. That is how sensitive they are. And melancholy can also be very, very suspicious and very secretive as well. I mentioned earlier that you really don't want to offend these people. They can be malicious, which of course is not really very good. So you can take that as one of their weaknesses. We all have our weaknesses, and they are not exceptions. So that is with the melancholic temperament. And the melancholy can also prefer to work alone. The aloners, I think they tend to concentrate more when they are alone. And aside that, because they place so much high standard on themselves and also on other people, so they are kind of hard to please. So in most cases, they will prefer to do things on their own, and they are very, very comfortable with their own companies. Nowadays, we have more extrovert than introvert. And don't forget, because of the mood swing melancholic temperament also experience, so there are times they can come across as extrovert, but deep down they are introverts. So they prefer to be alone, and they are also very comfortable in their own company in most cases. They also find it very difficult to make decisions, unlike the choleric that finds it easy to make decisions for themselves as well as for other people. And one of the reasons why they find it difficult to make decisions is because they are perfectionists. They want to ensure they figure everything out before they make their decisions. That is really not. Melancholics are honorable people. They are very reliable, trustworthy. They keep to their words. They are very dependable. When you commit a task into their hands, they are very responsible. They ensure that they see through it. They ensure that they complete it. So they are dependable, reliable. And also, I forgot to mention one thing that is really very important to the melancholic temperament is family. Oh my God. Melancholic love family. They love family. So to them, family comes first before any other thing. And if you are their friends, they also take you as family. They hold on tight to you. They will defend you. They will protect you. And that's why when you offend them, when you step on their toes, it can become very, very malicious because they hate you as much as they love you. That's how best I can describe it. So now that we have a full description of the melancholic temperament, which of the Game of Thrones characters falls into this category? So which one of them fits perfectly well into the description of the melancholic? I would say Eddard Stark, also known as the King of the North. According to Myers-Briggs personality type, it would be described as the ISTJ or the ISFJ, but I think it is more of ISTJ, considering his personality and his reputation as a man of honor, a man of dignity, someone that was completely loyal to his duty. Everyone who sat under him respected him, although there were others who completely despised him for his loyalty. But we can't dispute the fact that it was really very honorable. It was a determined leader who would never ask anyone to do something he himself was not willing to do. And that was one of the special virtues he had. The kind of leader who never miss words, and it perfectly fits well into the description of the melancholic temperament, which can also be referred to as the ISTJ. And of course, just like the melancholic temperament, family by far is the most important thing to Eddard Stark, if you can remember very well. So to me, I think Eddard Stark fits perfectly well into the description of the melancholic temperament. So that will be all on how to identify the melancholic temperament. On the next episode, which is also the final episode on how to identify the 4 temperaments at a glance, I'll be talking about no other temperament type than the phlegmatic temperament. So this is the way we call as regards the melancholic temperament. Thank you for watching. Bye.